Sonia. Right guys, good day. I'm Naresh, your host, ready to bring you live commentary for qualifying session of Austrian Grand Prix Super Saturday. The qualifying session has started. Q1 is going on. We are already 4 minutes into the session, and I would like to say sorry for the delay. We'll have a clear session now. So we have 10 minutes remaining, and just now Ricciardo has gone provisionally fastest on his ultra softs, but Vettel is quickly bringing his car and he is presently second, and Vettel has gone fastest now. Ricciardo is second, Esteban Ocon is third. All the drivers are getting settled down now. And Vettel has topped the charts as of now. Just to give you an update for this Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton is going to have 5 place grid penalty because he has his gearbox change, and also in the practice 3 on almost in the last 5 minutes he had a problem with his right rear, and he had to back off and limp his car back to the pits, but he's looking good now. He's gone on the provisional P1 right now. Going really good for Lewis Hamilton. Sorry. Presently Hamilton is the fastest in 1 minute 05.238 second, and we have Max Verstappen on the track also now. Vettel is presently second with 0.3 of a second of gap of Hamilton, followed by Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, Kevin Magnussen. Most of the drivers have finished the first run and they are coming back to the pits now. Alonso is presently 9th. Drivers in relegation zone. At present, at this stage, are Stefan Van Rome, Lance Stroll, Jolyon Palmer, Marcus Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein. It's very interesting race also for Fernando Alonso and McLaren team. Stoffel Vandoorne has a new engine in his car, whereas Fernando Alonso has opted for the use of last engine which he had used. Obviously some updates have come to the car. Just to bring you stats for the top 10 drivers in this shootout. Lewis Hamilton, followed by Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, Kevin Magnussen, Kimi Raikkonen, Alonso and Roman Grosjean. As of now, the session is running on nicely right now, and remember, Alonso is running on an older spec engine and he is P9, which is really good, while his teammate Stoffel Vandoorne, which is having a new Honda power unit and as claimed has more power than the last power unit, and they look to be good to progress well in qualifying too. Hamilton still leading. We have 5 minutes left in this session, qualifying session 1. Drivers in relegation zone: Carlos Sainz, Jolyon Palmer, Lance Stroll, Pascal Wehrlein, Marcus Ericsson. Friends, I am bringing this qualifying session live to you from Autocars India. Please subscribe my channel by hitting right bottom corner subscribe button. I'll be bringing live session for the race day also tomorrow and bring lots of analysis while the race is on. And thanks for supporting me last time around in Baku Grand Prix, where I had many of the people, around 150 people around, who were sticking to my commentary and having a lot of interaction with them. I just loved it. Thanks a lot. And let's get back to the action. So we have just about under 4 minutes left now in this session. Just to give you a little update on the track, air temperature is 29 degrees Celsius and track temperature is higher on 40 degrees Celsius. Leaderboard: Lewis Hamilton leading right now, 1 minute 05 seconds, followed by Sebastian Vettel, Ferrari, 0.5 seconds. Surprisingly, he is half a second clear of Sebastian Vettel. And further down is Valtteri Bottas. And surprisingly, we have seen all the weekend Kimi Raikkonen is not able to put a good timing on the board, which is very surprising because Vettel is right on the top and Kimi Raikkonen is not able to take the advantage. And remember, this is a free-flowing circuit, which is the third highest altitude circuit on the Formula 1 calendar. And it's a pure roller coaster ride, if you call it. Just to give you an update on Lewis Hamilton, he is going to have 5 places grid penalty this weekend due to his gearbox change. We have 2.5 minutes left in this session. Lewis Hamilton sitting pretty safely as of now. Drivers in relegation zone: Felipe Massa, Jolyon Palmer, Lance Stroll, Marcus Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein. So we have less than 2 minutes, and drivers in relegation zone who are Massa, Jolyon Palmer, Lance Stroll, Marcus Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein, they're going to get one of the last chances to bring them up in qualifying 2 and come out of the relegation zone. Esteban Ocon sitting pretty safely in the pits. No changes in the leaderboard. All the drivers are coming out of the pits now, especially after 12th position downwards. Hamilton, Raikkonen, Vettel, Sainz, Bottas, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Grosjean, Perez, Daniel Kvyat completes the top 10. Palmer is on a fast lap right now and he needs to better his time to overcome Stoffel Vandoorne. Is he able to do it? As of now, no. Fernando Alonso is also on the time lap and he is not able to better his time, but he seems to be pretty safe. He is presently 13th position. Lance Stroll also on a faster lap. Where does he stand? Start finish line? No, he doesn't. He has already seen the checkered flag. He is not able to make it. Next driver, Felipe Massa. Massa is not able to do it. Nico Hülkenberg now, Renault. Will he be able to bring his car out? In fact, he is there in the safe zone and he betters his time. Jolyon Palmer. He is the one in relegation zone. Will he be able to bring his car out of the relegation zone? On the start finish line, last corner. He's definitely put some good timing on sector 1 and sector 2. Will he be able to displace Stoffel Vandoorne? Just about to see. No, he doesn't. So, drivers relegated from Q2 are Palmer, Jolyon Palmer from Renault, Felipe Massa, Williams, a surprising exit, Lance Stroll also surprising exit for Williams, Marcus Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein. Very absorbing qualifying session 1, where Stroll had improved his timing, but he still says 18th, and Massa is also not able to qualify for session 2. And also bad news for Kimi Raikkonen and Jolyon Palmer, they are being investigated for possible impeding. So good, this is a good news for Fernando Alonso and Stoffel Vandoorne to qualify, go to the session 2 now. Qualifying session 1 has been completed. All the cars are back to the pits. With a short 5 minutes break, we are going to start the session once again. drivers out is there on the screen. Palmer, Massa, Stroll, Ericsson, Pascal Wehrlein out in Q1. Awaiting the session 2 to start off. We are just about to start in another 2 or 3 minutes the qualifying session 2. It was quite a nice session in Q1 where we were expecting some surprises, but except McLaren, which was expected to do better in this weekend, and they have lived up to the expectations. And just to give you further information, 7 drivers who have made it to Q2 were using the set of tires. With only one set of tires they have qualified, and names are very obvious, where Vettel and Bottas, they have used these super soft tires, whereas Kevin Magnussen, he is not going to take any further part in qualifying session 2. In the meantime, it's green light for session 2. Qualifying session 2 has begun. We don't see any cars on the track, but they are lining up pretty fast. We're going to see some good session 2, and we are going to see whether McLaren is going to do any better now. Also guys, just to share with you, with all your love and support, today I have reached 200 subscribers. It is all because of your love and support which you have given me for Autocars India, and I look forward to bring much improved, much better graphics, videos and information to you guys. And this is 200 has just come as the running commentary is going on, which is really a good thing. Thank you very much, and I keep on looking for this support as always, and love you guys, all of you. So most of our drivers have come out of the track, on the track, sorry. So in the meantime, Hamilton, Vettel, Bottas, Marcus Ericsson, Roman Grosjean, they are out on the track. Other drivers are still sitting in the pits. So only the top 5 drivers are out on the racetrack. Now Vettel and Bottas, both of them have shifted to super soft, from super soft to ultra soft tires now. Pink wall tires. Those are the peak performance tires on this track. Hamilton has made a pretty good effort in his first lap. He has gone below 1 minute 5 seconds. He is 1 minute 4.8 seconds, where Vettel is 100th of a second slower than him. Then there is a long gap between Bottas, who is still on the warm-up lap. Sebastian Vettel, he goes on the second lap. Yes, he stays at number 2 position. We have 11 minutes to go on this session 2. We are in the last 10 minutes now. Valtteri Bottas has come P1. He goes 1 minute 4.640 seconds, followed by Lewis Hamilton 1 minute 4.800 seconds. Sebastian Vettel followed at 3rd position. Then Kimi Raikkonen, Roman Grosjean, Daniel Ricciardo, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen has completed the top 10. Nothing has changed. Last 8 minutes to go. Valtteri Bottas still leading with Lewis Hamilton, and drivers in relegation zone: Daniel Kvyat, Sergio Perez, Esteban Ocon, Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hülkenberg. Alonso is just at the 10th position, which is not safe at all. Stoffel Van Dorn presently at 11th position. He will try his best to come out to Q1 as he has a new engine, so he should be able to put a better lap now. But as of now, there is not much of gap between Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon, who are also closely in terms of timing. Just about 7 seconds to go. Drivers in relegation zone: Esteban Ocon, Force India, Stoffel Van Dorn, McLaren, Daniel Kvyat, Nico Hülkenberg and Kevin Magnussen. Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hülkenberg are also on the track now. And Esteban Ocon, he is also on track. Next, Daniel Ricciardo comes and he goes P7. Just about 5 minutes to go. Nico Hülkenberg is on a fast lap now. Let's see what he can do in this lap. Going down the hill. He is definitely slower. He's not going to make Q1 this time around. He's in the middle sector presently. Let's see how the middle sector time comes out for Nico Hülkenberg. No, he doesn't. He goes, however, P11. So Fernando Alonso still safe at P10. It will be a great achievement if he can hold on to this position and qualify for Q3. But still we have some time to go. Just about 5 minutes, under 5 minutes now. Track temperature has come down to 38 degrees and drivers need to work a little bit harder as they expect the breeze also to flow across the circuit. Vettel is going to try ultra soft now. So as of now, Nico Hülkenberg, Esteban Ocon, Van Dorn and Kvyat are in the relegation zone. Just about 3 minutes to go, and you have Kevin Magnussen, he is on the track. Ferrari Sebastian Vettel also on the track now. Just about 2 minutes to go. And here Roman Grosjean, let's see how he finishes. Sector 2, presently he is in, but doesn't seems to be. He is also in presently yellow zone. Let's see his sector 2 timings. No, he doesn't improve. Doesn't seems to be coming out of the relegation zone. Roman Grosjean for Haas. Oh, he goes out of the track. Roman Grosjean, he spoils the lap completely. Doesn't improve his time at all. Just about 1 minute to go in this lap. You have Hulkenberg, Ocon, Van Doom, Kvyat, Magnussen in the relegation zone. And we have Esteban Ocon on time lap now. So here we go. Checkered flag is out. And Esteban Ocon, Sergio Perez, let's say where he stands out. He goes P8. Stoffel Van Doom also on the fast lap. Will he be able to improve? No, he doesn't. Stoffel Van Doom is out. And what about Fernando Alonso? Fernando Alonso is also out of Q2. Carlos Sainz, he is on the time lap right now. Daniel Kvyat comes across. What does Daniel Kvyat able to do? Let's see. Coming close to the start finish line, he doesn't improve. Next one is Daniel Ricciardo, who seems to be bettering his time. Goes P6. Nico Hulkenberg is the next one. No, he doesn't. So finally, the drivers who are out are Nico Hulkenberg, Fernando Alonso, Stoffel Van Doom, and Daniel Kvyat, and Kevin Magnussen. So we have Q2 is completed. Drivers out are Nico Hulkenberg, Alonso, Van Doom, Kvyat, and Kevin Magnussen. We have another 5 minutes to go for the Q3 and finally for the shootout for top 10. We're just about to begin in Q3 in just about few minutes from here. Green flags are still to go. Now it will be a fierce fight between Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel to come out on top. Guys, apologize for not able to stream on my channel, which was given on the screen, which was given by me earlier due to the technical fault, but I'm live on this stream. I have given the link on the other one to just click and come on this window to have the live streaming here. Just to share with you, wind has picked up now. However, the track is still dry at the moment, and best bet for Red Bull is they expect the rain to come, which they are going to be competitive. If the rain comes, then it's going to be three-way fight between Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bulls, and we look forward to have an enthralling Q3 session. Lights have gone green. We have 12 minutes to go for the fight to the pole. Let's see how Lewis Hamilton keeps his composure and Sebastian Vettel after they had the incident in Baku, which is known to all of us very well, and look forward that they are both going to come up fighting for the pole position. In the meantime, Sebastian Vettel, he gets ready with his car to come out of the pits. They are looking for the right time to come out of the pits. Everybody waiting. In the meantime, Kimi Räikkönen is out. Here we go. So Ferraris are out on the track. Everybody should be able to put 2 laps and would like to put 2 laps. Max Verstappen, he is currently on ultra soft tires. Verstappen is leading this pack with Daniel Ricciardo, his teammate, and both the Mercedes. Past pole sitters are Lewis Hamilton for last 2 years, and 2014 was Felipe Massa. What a day for Felipe Massa that year. However, he could not transform this to the race win. Lewis Hamilton also warming up his tires. We have 9 minutes and a half to go in this session. Nine minutes to separate us from the pole sitter. Lewis Hamilton on the time lap now. Sector 2 doing pretty nicely. And he's on the start finish line, sector 3, and he goes fastest. Lewis Hamilton, provisional pole sitter for Austrian Grand Prix here. Sebastian Vettel, he could not better his time. Bottas does better. Bottas is P1 right now. Sebastian Vettel, he is coming out now. Start finish line on the straights. Will he be able to do something? No. He is only P2. Hamilton is P3. Bottas is leading. Seems to be a surprise, and Bottas should be able to take pole position if he keeps his form like this. But remember, Lewis Hamilton also has 5 grid penalties, so he needs to come out as higher up on the grid as possible. Followed by them is Daniel Ricciardo on P4, Max Verstappen on 5, Esteban Ocon in 6. Raikkonen, Grosjean, Perez and Sainz have still not put their time lapse. Bottas timing is 1 minute 4.251 seconds. Kimi Räikkönen comes across the line and he goes P4. Displaces Daniel Ricciardo from 5th position, ahead of both the Red Bulls. We have 6.5 minutes to go in the session 3, final session of the qualifying. Friends, do remember to like and subscribe my channel, which is on the right bottom corner. Hit the subscribe button. I'm sorry for the technical glitch which I had. I could not stream on the original window which I had given to all of you to come on. However, I have given the link on that particular stream. Please come on this channel and ensure that same thing doesn't happen. In the meantime, coming back on the track, most of the cars are coming in the pits back. Valtteri Bottas is leading. He is on the provisional pole, followed by Valtteri Bottas, who is followed by Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton, P1, P2, P3, followed by Raikkonen, and then both the Red Bulls of Ricciardo and Verstappen. Further down, Roman Grosjean on 7th position, Sergio Perez, Force India 8th, Esteban Ocon P9, and 10th position Carlos Sainz, who is on the track. Guys, do remember to click and subscribe my channel on the right bottom corner. This gives really a good motivation to bring out this enthralling Formula One season, which is now unfolding in the second half, and we have some very good contests coming out tomorrow where Lewis Hamilton, surely he has a strong car, but he's going to be bringing down 5 positions due to his gearbox penalty wherever he finishes today in the qualifying. Presently he is P3, so it's going to be a beautiful race at hand where we are going to have neck-to-neck fight with Red Bull. If the rain comes, they're going to be really competitive, along with Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen Ferraris and Lewis Hamilton and Bottas for Mercedes cars. Max Verstappen also comes back to the pits, had a bit of a mistake on the last lap, but comes out safely. We have just about 3.5 minutes to go. All the drivers, top 4, are in the pits. In fact, Daniel Ricciardo has come out of the pits and probably look forward to have 2 laps instead of 1. He is presently at P5. Max Verstappen could not improve his timing due to a mistake in turn 1, which spoiled his lap this time around. Vettel is also in pits. Vettel, Hamilton, Bottas and Kimi Raikkonen. All of them are in pits right now. Daniel Ricciardo is out on the track. He's the only driver who is out on the track. Probably require a clean track, and he's coming start-finish line to start his flying lap from here. It will be very interesting to see how he fares on the start-finish line. Starts his time lap. Here you go, climbs the hill, turn 1, nicely cleaned up, goes fast sweeping on the right, turn 2, end of the completion of sector 1, he is slower, doesn't seem to be challenging the times of Bottas or Vettel in any ways. Sector 2, he has to pick up the time in sector 2. Fast sweeping right-handers on a purely roller coaster ride track, this Austrian Spielberg circuit. Daniel Ricciardo finishing his second sector, doesn't improve, doesn't seem to be a good lap for Daniel Ricciardo. Let's see what he can do in the third sector. No, he goes back to the pits. No, he doesn't, sorry. And he is close to the start-finish line. Where does he finishes? Can he improve? No improvement in his time. Stays at P5, below the Ferraris. Lewis Hamilton is on. He's just going to start his flying lap now. This is the great moment for Lewis Hamilton. Oh, he does a mistake on while climbing uphill. Has he spoiled his day? Time to see. He will definitely try to clear the checkered flag before and try to get another lap. And we have a yellow flag. It's to see what has happened on the track. It gets cleared up. Lewis Hamilton is doing this lap, but it doesn't seem to be improving as he had a mistake on turn 1. So he has to back out. Will he be able to do it? As we already have a yellow flag also. And we have a checkered flag out. And why the yellow flag? Roman Grosjean is stopped on the track, at the side of the track. So no driver improves anymore. And we have a pole sitter with Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri Bottas is the pole sitter in this Austrian Grand Prix. What a luck going in the favor of. And we have another driver going off, Max Verstappen now. What is happening with Red Bulls? He just skids off the track. That's very pity for Max Verstappen. But he manages to keep the car on the track, or he would have a big shunt over there. So we have qualifying completed for Austrian Grand Prix, and Bottas is on P1, followed by Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. What a session we had with us today. We did not expect Bottas to come on the top step today, but he manages to do it once again. Well done, Bottas. So finally we have the results for the qualifying session. Valtteri Bottas, he's got the pole for Austrian Grand Prix, and with the timing 1 minute 4.251 seconds, followed by Sebastian Vettel, who is down by 0.042 seconds, and third in position Lewis Hamilton, who is going to get 5 places of grid penalty, is P3 as of now, followed by Kimi Raikkonen of Ferrari, 0.528 gap, P5 Daniel Ricciardo, Max Verstappen 6th position, 7th Roman Grosjean, Sergio Perez 8th, 9th Esteban Ocon, and Carlos Sainz completes the top 10. It was really a nice session where if there was no safety car in the last section or last 1 minute of this qualifying, we could have seen different results. Nevertheless, Bottas, he gets his pole position and he seems to be very happy. This is Finn's second career pole. And what a time to bring out his performance. Valtteri Bottas should be really excited to see his performance today. Nobody could believe that Valtteri Bottas is going to come up on top, and he has made it, which is really amazing. Just to give you the grid position once again for tomorrow's race, We have Valtteri Bottas on pole, followed by Sebastian Vettel of Ferrari, Lewis Hamilton third. As of now, he will get 5 places of grid penalty. He is presently for Mercedes on third position. Fourth goes to Kimi Raikkonen, Ferrari. Fifth, Daniel Ricciardo for Red Bull. Sixth is Max Verstappen for Red Bull also. Seventh, Roman Grosjean for Haas. Eighth, Sergio Perez, followed by Esteban Ocon from Force Indias, completing top 10 with Carlos Sainz. 11th position, Nico Hülkenberg, Fernando Alonso, McLaren, Stoffel Van Dorn, McLaren, Daniel Kvyat, Toro Rosso, Kevin Magnussen, Haas. 16th position, Jolyon Palmer, Renault. 17th, Felipe Massa. 18th, Lance Stroll. Very surprising results for Williams Mercedes, as this stood at 17th and 18th position. Pity of them, as we expected a good result from Mercedes, Williams Mercedes. 19th position for Saubers of Marcus Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein. Friends, do remember to like and subscribe my channel by hitting the subscribe button on the right bottom corner of your screen. I'm going to join you tomorrow for the live commentary for race day at Spielberg Circuit, Austria, one of the highest altitude circuit, and we do expect a lot of action where Lewis Hamilton is going to start 8th position down the grid due to his grid penalty, with 5 places of grid penalty, and we will see how Bottas lives up to the pressure of pole position and takes on there further in the race. With this, I would like to close this session of qualifying and look forward to meet you tomorrow, have lots of interesting discussions and chatting with my subscribers and my friends across the world. Goodbye, good day, and have safe driving. Take care, bye bye. This is Naresh, your host from Auto Cars India. Enjoy.